Hi, and welcome to The Winning Hand. I'm Howard Reback, and thank you for betting on yourself.
Joe and Bobby Sue, two young lovers with nothing better to do.
Welcome back, everybody, to another weekly edition of the program we call The Winning Hand. I am Howard Reback, motivational speaker in the world of gambling and everything related to the world of gambling. I walk the streets, I read my emails, people bump into me every day, they call, they ask, and all people want to know is gambling really that big an industry? Are there that many people out there gambling? My answer is, yeah, it is, and it's certainly much larger than anybody would care to admit to. I ask a very simple question. Be honest with yourself. Do you gamble? And I meet people at a local store near where I live, and I see the same guys in there every couple of days buying scratchies, what they're called, scratchies or lotto tickets. In Quebec, we have what they call 649 or Super 7, whatever that is. And every state and every province has their equivalent. And, I introduce myself, or they see me at the store, I'm buying, little groceries, and they're standing at the machine that pumps out these tickets. And we get to talking about what it is that I do for a living. And right away, people get defensive. Oh, it's only a few dollars. I said, yeah, it's just a few dollars a day, and it's just 7 days in a week, and it's just 28 or 30 days in a month. I don't want to forget you, Mr. February. And it's only 365 days in a year, and there's only 12 months in a year. So yeah, it's only. All the onlys add up. They do. All the onlys add up. And if you want to be honest, most people gamble. Most people don't admit to gambling. Statistics that I pulled off the internet, which again, believe it or not, that's your choice. In the States, they say upwards of 60 million people bet and or gamble on a regular basis. So you do the math. 60 million, there's 300 million people. That's 1/5, it's 20%. So 20% of America gambles. So if you're 5 couples going for dinner and you're 10 people, it means 2 gamble regularly. It's not great. In Canada, it's a lot higher. 10 to 12 million people in Canada gamble weekly, minimum. That's 1 in 3, that's 33%. You're going out for dinner with 9 people, it means 3 people in the room gamble. It's not a good number. It's too much. They say that more money is spent on gambling than on all sporting events put together. It's a ridiculous figure if you just stop and think about it. It's ridiculous. People gamble. Why do people gamble? They gamble out of boredom. They're chasing the elusive dream about winning all kinds of money, gobs of money, when in fact nobody stops to realize that casinos and all types of betting and gambling, it's put together by engineers, by psychiatrists, by doctors in many facets of the world who are all there to build an industry around you losing. So how is it that we as a supposed bright society would gamble thinking we're going to win? In the long run, we're not going to win. As a matter of fact, in the not so long run, in the short run, in the very short run, we're not going to win. Yes. When there are 20 or 30 million people playing the lotto, I know the old story, somebody's got to win, and you can't win if you don't play. That's true. But the math is really not on your side. So let's keep in mind the words moderation, coping, and if you want to gamble, do it with money that won't affect your life in the slightest bit. There are some cardinal rules in the world of gambling, and that is never borrow money to gamble, never use your credit cards, never borrow money on your line of credit. You must remember that gambling and the world of gambling is no different than going to see a movie or going for dinner. It's a form of entertainment. If we can get that in our minds, then we'll know that gambling shouldn't get out of hand. It won't affect your life to the point of devastation. And you can do it in a moderate way. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself.
Go on, take the money and run.